name is Zach, and I like to start sentences with the phrase, yeah, so essentially,
My name's Jeremy, and I like to start over. It's over. Our careers are over. Anyway.
Are we starting the podcast over, or do you want to?
No. Let's just roll with this. I like this. Well. I like this direction. I like this this humor that's very self-deprecating.
Well, I was just saying I like to start sentences because I like to say, like, if I'm explaining something in particular, I like to go, well, yeah, see, essentially what we're doing here is and something like along the like of that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
How's that go for you?
Oh, it goes pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
You just. I like to sound like the smartest guy in the room a lot, and so I feel like if I do that, if I start by trying to explain something, then usually just kind of goes the better way for me than it would usually.
I too am very insecure and like to be the greatest person around.
Well, I'm Zach. That's Jeremy.
Hi.
And we're gonna talk for a little bit, I guess, about things. How you doing this evening?
I'm doing pretty good. We're in a hotel room in Ohio currently.
Yeah, we're going to our friend's wedding, which I forgot my invitation to, so hopefully they don't kick me out at the door.
I hope that it creates a very awkward situation. I'm ready for this.
I hope they have like a weirdly built bouncer for this like wedding, like an inner city bouncer,
like one of those frat dudes who just looks at you and says, "Who do you know here?"
Well, I was never in a frat because I have not been to college, so
that's funny. You're a dropout.
I'm not a dropout. I'm getting schooling done as I'm doing my thing right now. I'm in the military right now, and they let you do school for free.
Well, thank you for your service.
Well, by all means. I actually I got a Chipotle bought for me once when I was back home helping out my recruiter, so I had to be in uniform. And I guess in Michigan they're like an oddity, so like I got like a really fat ass meal at Chipotle too. One fit for a thick boy. Yeah, I it's funny because my partner that I was doing this with was an even fatter guy than me, and he he decided to get a big old double meat burrito and a quesadilla and a bag of chips and a large drink, and I was like, that sounds amazing, I'll get the same thing. And then some lady, as we're about to pay, she's like, no boys, I got it. And I was like, oh, I would have gotten like a half-size burrito bowl if I had known you'd be paying for it, because it's like a $24 like excursion.
I bet that lady couldn't buy her son at least one Christmas gift this Christmas because of that meal.
Probably. I mean, like I said, it was a hefty boys meal.
He was probably looking forward to some like game, like some kind of. He was probably looking forward to getting Smash Ultimate, and now he can't because you spent all his mother's money on your Subway.
Yeah, it was
Chipotle. Sorry,
Chipotle. I don't eat Subway anymore.
Yeah, they're not very fresh, I don't think.
I used to be a little Subway slut, though.
Oh, I know you did.
Yeah, I remember.
You would always say, "Let's go to Subway," and I'd be like, "Okay."
Second time today.
Fucking Subway again.
It's like the Jim Gaffigan bit where he's talking about like, did I go to Wendy's twice today?
I love Jim Gaffigan.
Oh, he's one of my favorite comedians.
He's
for sure.
Such a white boy.
I think he's my second favorite behind John Mulaney. There's just something so funny about his like. There's just nothing glamorous about what he talks about.
I know.
He just speaks like as if he's just this like I don't know, like 45-year-old Midwestern father of 5, which I think is what he is. I'm not sure if he's Midwestern though.
He's very pale.
Yeah, that is.
So he's probably from the Midwest.
Pretty sure his stuff is called, one of his specials is called the Pale One, which is I think so at least. That's what I remember him talking about at one point. Yeah, he had a bit where he would talk about. We were yesterday was or 2 days ago was Christmas, so we were talking about. He was saying like, so I got a robe for Christmas last year. I thought to myself, oh, I hope I get the flu so I can wear it. And so I don't know. My favorite comedian is still John Mulaney though.
John Mulaney's great.
Have you heard any of his stuff?
Yeah, you showed me some of his stuff.
He's got 3 specials on Netflix, so you should check it out. Oh yeah, but anyway, what we were saying about Subway was, yes, I used to be a Subway fiend.
You did.
Every day not every day, every Monday night. On Monday nights we had marching band practice.
We did.
Because Jeremy and I are both in the marching band.
Back in the old high school days.
Yeah, back in the old high school days, which I have a love-hate relationship with.
Oh, yeah. I mean...
I think for you it was just a hate.
Oh, yeah, it's just straight up hate.
Yeah. Towards the tail end of high school, I was finally one of the popular kids. I was finally in. When I say tail end, I mean like the last 2 weeks of the senior year.
Yeah.
I was finally in. I'd walk into class. All the popular kids would invite me to the conversation they were having. They would show me the YouTube videos they were watching on their phones before class, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's so funny." I'd be like, "Yeah," and that was it. And they would talk about you too, and I would be like, "Oh yeah, he's because we were in that one rock band."
Yeah. We were in the school pep assembly band.
Yeah, we did rock and roll music, and some kids liked it, other kids hated it.
There was a girl who went to my college briefly. She left after a year, but like
I thought her name was like Briefly. like
there was this girl Briefly.
Yeah.
No, she went to my college for like a year, and she told one of my friends she thought our band was like the coolest shit ever. Like she legit thought we were super cool. I don't know. Especially watching that that footage on YouTube of us, I was just like, oh boy, that's what we looked like.
Oh yeah.
Me and my natural bowl cut.
I remember I had a weird phase of senior year of high school when I would wear bandanas a lot. And I mean like a lot, like every day. I had this super long hair, and for me, long hair it just kind of like poofs out into like a disgusting droopy afro.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like long flowy hair, like it's not like Steven Tyler or anything like that. It's just like long, gross. So I'd wake up like kind of later for school, so I'd have no time to like
mousse it up.
Thank you. I use mousse. I don't use gel. I'm not a weirdo. So to mousse it up. But then I wouldn't have any time because it takes so long. So I would just throw in the freaking bandana, and then I would call it a day. And I remember seeing pictures of me and my ex-girlfriend at the time, of her just like I can see the shame like building on her face in each picture we took like progressively throughout the year, as I just didn't stop wearing bandanas.
Oh boy,
that was my phase. So yeah, I don't know why people thought we were the coolest ever. I would wear bandanas every day, and I was huskier than I am now. So
I recently showed one of my friends a picture of me from like when I was like 12 years old, and she was like, "Oh, Jer, why the bowl cut?" And I was like, "I didn't get bowl cuts." And she was like, "Why does your hair look like that?" I was like, "It was just naturally like that."
It was just natural.
So I think that balding was like the best thing that could have ever happened to me, to be honest.
You really couldn't shake the bowl cut of it. I mean, I feel like if you had given me like 10 minutes with your hair, I could have.
Oh no! It just went right back to that shape.
You didn't use any gel ever though.
I know, but like my hair is really greasy and has always been. So if you put gel in that, it's just a grease tornado. It's greasier than that fucking pizza we ate for dinner.
We did have a lot of pizza. It's limping me in the face though, so I might need to go take care of that after this episode.
Boy.
Which really did not come easy to start. We had a lot of problems starting this very first episode.
Yeah, the trials and tribulations of starting a podcast. Yeah, that's part of the title of this episode, I'm thinking.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely part of the title.
I like it.
We were both drinking vodka and lemonade mixed together, and we both have these little what look like sippy cups next to us. And,
I love it.
Yeah, and not me. It was you that you knocked over your vodka as you were trying to set up your pop filter on your microphone.
Sure did.
And there's also a very expensive laptop that we're recording this on, looks like. And
yeah, it is.
A lot of general electronics. And there's my microphone, there's the clock, the lamp, the phone, my phone charger connected to the lamp, whatever is in the other outlet on the lamp.
That's my laptop.
Oh yeah, that's not good. Yeah,
that could have been real bad.
That very much could have been. Did you
Did I what?
I was gonna ask, like, in high school, who was your great white buffalo? Well, I guess don't say her name, but like, because Jeremy and I went to the same high school. We've been friends since like middle school, so we know all the girls. So
Yes. Yes.
The one who got away.
What do I say to this? Like, remember the one?
Yeah, yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah, that's kind of a dumb question.
Okay, well, let me see. Did I really have one of those?
I had several.
Those have mostly been...
Yeah, I had several. The one who got aways.
Oh. Does it count with an elementary school girl?
Absolutely, it counts.
There was like this, like...
Yeah, we can do elementary schoolers, for sure.
Okay, when I lived in Illinois briefly when I was a child, and I went to school over there for a couple years, and there was this like super cute girl who was like weirdly into me because I was like the little fat kid who wore socks and sandals to school. And I was legit like disgusting, and this girl would still like sit down and talk with
in 5th grade.
Oh, little chubby Lasby.
Oh no.
For those who don't know, which is everybody, because only we know this, Lasby stands for Lonely Angry Shit Boy. That's a nickname I made for myself a year or two ago.
Just a sentence that's a nickname that I made for myself is so bad. Yeah, you could have made anything, but you decided to make it just as deprecating as possible.
Well, I had just gotten out of an unfortunate breakup, which looking back now, it's not that unfortunate. It's actually pretty damn good that ended. But at the time, I was like, wow, I'm just a lonely, angry shit boy. So
yeah, I think everybody gets lonely. That's like
I don't know.
Some people like it. Like I was talking to Fulton, who's a friend of ours, and he was saying like, I decided after I broke up with my last girlfriend, I decided not to just to not chase after girls for up until now, and I've been having a gay old time.
Oh yeah, dude, it's great.
Well, it is great, but at the same time, like, I don't know, it is a blessing and a curse. I think more so a blessing should you find the right one, because if you do find the right one, that it's like not much will change. That's how you know.
Yeah.
Like, you won't have to act in differently. You won't have to like put on a mask or anything. You can just be totally yourself. And I've only I think I've only ever really experienced that with one girl. I think the rest of my I'm not gonna say that I technically had only 2 girlfriends in my life, but really only one, because the first one that doesn't count. But I was with one of my ex-girlfriends a while ago, and when we were still together.
Oh.
And this is like years and years ago. And she like agreed to a virus that she didn't know was a virus. It was scareware, and so there was like this guy it was like, the message, you've got a virus, you want to fix it, and then it's like there was some dude that like took control of her computer like remotely. Ooh. And so it was like, oh yeah, you need this malprotection device or whatever, give us $200, and that's like that was, and then like she was like, what huh,
I hope she didn't give him $200.
No, luckily we stepped in, we're just like, okay, I think this is fake, and then nothing happened. So, but it was weird being able to have somebody like remotely take control of your laptop. Like that was,
yeah, that's actually terrifying.
Yeah, well, it was because like she let him do that because
she trusted him.
I guess she trusted him. Yeah, this is true.
Put your trust in a total stranger on the web.
Yeah,
happens all the time. Mm-hmm. It's a really good way to meet friends.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, it is. It works sometimes. Other times, I would say it was more like an 80-20 thing, or maybe more like a 85-15 thing, where in terms of like percentages where it works wonderfully, and it works, and then versus where it works terribly.
Yeah.
It's I don't know. That was in high school, which loops me around to what I was talking about, saying high school was a terrible time.
It was a terrible time.
I actually didn't have a good time like I said I did. There was those couple times where I'd play music for people and they thought it was cool, and that's really the only time I can remember having fun in high school.
Yeah, I mean, we had fun when we weren't in school.
Oh yeah, totally. Like the years of high school weren't bad, but high school itself was just not very fun.
Oh man. We also went to it's kind of a peppy place to be, peppy little high school.
Yeah. It's in a pretty wealthy neighborhood.
I remember like hating classes because people would just like, we'd get our tests back and people would look at me and be like, oh yes, I got another 100% on this quiz. What did you get?
I'd be like, I got a I got a gentleman's 40. Yeah.
I was always very embarrassed. I'd always be like, yeah, I only got like a 90.
Oh, I would get like good grades, but occasionally. But there were times when I would just do horribly, and a lot of other kids would just do like phenomenally. I'd have no idea how these kids are brainy.
It was always math.
Oh yeah, I hate math. Math will always be math is my greatest whitest buffalo. That would be math, the one that just freaking.
The one that tore you a new one.
One that tore me a new one. Is it like blue outside? Like it's a little lighter in the sky. It's a little earlier in the day.
No, I think there's just a lot of street lights.
Yeah.
People. Okay. Oh, don't stop, believe it. God, I hate that song.
I know.
I had to sing that song in marching band next to one of my ex-girlfriends. I mean, I was dating her at the time, but I look back and watch that halftime show footage. I'm just like, ooh.
Yeah. I never really cared for it to begin with.
Oh God, I hate Journey.
Yeah, I don't really know any other Journey songs except for that one. So, I mean, beyond that, it's not. I mean, I don't really know Journey except for that one song that I don't like. So I guess you could say I don't like Journey. Yeah. What is your least liked band of all time?
Least liked band of all time.
Yeah.
That's hard to say. Are we talking like what genre?
Whatever genre you can think of. Like, it's like just whatever song you heard and you're just like, this is quite honestly the worst song I've ever heard.
Well, I really, really hate Attila.
I was gonna say Attila's up there for me.
I really hate them.
I really don't much care for their mind. Not that my mind is drawing a blank right now. It's just every Green Day. There it is.
Oh, okay.
I don't much care for Green Day.
I think they're okay.
They're not bad, but no, well, not Green Day. It was Blink-182.
Oh yeah, no, I get that.
I do not much care for Blink-182.
I do not either.
You heard it here, folks. That's just like that's not my cup of tea.
I'm sorry that one dude in high school who, if you're listening, and you know who you are, you're the one who did the presentation in honors English class on Blink-182 in one of their albums. Yeah, no, I was very upset that entire time you were giving that presentation.
Yeah, I would have my whenever I had a friend who moved to Germany, but he would always ask me to teach him Blink-182 songs on the drums because he wanted to start getting into the drums, and it was just like I just had to listen over and over and like restart these songs over and over again. It was the one that's like, "Where are you? And I'm so sorry." That one. It's like
you sounded just like him. Actually.
I know. It's because you just gotta sound as whiny and as irritating as humanly possible.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So I'm waiting for the angry mob to. I mean, the angry mob of like 3 people that's gonna listen to this.
Please, more people listen to this.
No, yeah. Everyone's gotta hear it. Everyone's gotta hear me, Zach, and I talk about my palpable disdain for the band Blink-182. I do not much care for them at all.
Do you want me to bleep out your last name?
Huh?
Do you want me to bleep out your last name?
I don't think it matters.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's gonna happen.
Fair enough. I mean, the whole internet is listening.
I forecast 13 people. Not one person more, not one person less will listen to this, and then it'll never be listened to once.
I don't know, dude. I think we're on the fast track to YouTube famous right now.
YouTube famous.
Famous.
I'm on the fast track to Instagram famous.
I think we're eclipsing PewDiePie right now, to be honest.
PewDiePie. Yeah, and then there's that T-Series fellow that I hear so much about nowadays.
Oh, is it T-Series or T-Series?
It's T-Series.
Okay.
They're like it's like Indian Vivo.
If
you never watch them, if you go into a T-Series comment, like a YouTube video, and you watch the comments, a lot of them are just these like really broken English sentences, just like how dare they think that, or like, how dare that they think Poop-de-Pie is better than T-Series. I love T-Series with all my being. T-Series, and like no punctuation at all. Like just one sentence. Sometimes they don't even space the words out. Just like they call him Poop-de-Pie
Poop-de-Pie.
Yeah, that's what they call him. But I am on the fast track to being Instagram famous. For those of you that don't know, I'm going to plug my own Instagram account, Zach's Tasty Recorder Jams, where I thought it'd be really funny to try to resurrect a meme that died like 12 years ago, and everyone forgot about. I thought it'd be funny to do just play the recorder poorly to songs that are not in the public domain. I've got no idea how Instagram has not taken that down. Like,
I'm kind of surprised myself, to be honest.
I know, like every song I have has been like a famous, very heavily copyrighted song, like some Disney stuff. Like, and I think they threaten me sometimes. They're just like, "Hey, your music's copyrighted. We might take this down." I'm like, "All right, well,
go ahead and try. I dare you."
Well, I just uploaded and then nothing happens. So and then.
If you need to, we can just get some MIDI files of those songs and just put in the background.
Yeah, I'll just painstakingly transcribe them in not Blender. What's it called?
Blender.
Yeah, Blender's an animation program. I'm thinking of Logic. There you go.
Yes, you are thinking of Logic.
Logic's what I'm thinking of.
Blender.
Yeah, I've never used Blender.
Blender is it's a fun program.
Is it?
But it's also very frustrating if you don't know what the hell you're doing. Mm. Like me, for example.
Yeah. I tried, actually, I never tried Blender or animation for that matter. But anyway, as I was saying, I think I'm on the fast track to being Instagram famous because, like I told you in the car on the way over here, I found that I was being followed on Instagram by, I guess she's like a 12-year-old like Brazilian child model.
Yeah.
She has like almost 100,000 followers on Instagram, so that's pretty impressive. And like her pictures get like thousands of likes or stuff like that. But so
that's gonna be us soon.
Yeah. So like it begs the question though: does my stuff just like does my dumbass playing the recorder just like on those videos just like float around the Explorer tab for that part of the world? Like
I think they could. You never know.
Like I was talking to him about this. Like I was saying, like, do I have like a fan base in you should probably bleep her name out. I don't know. We're not that close yet. And
I'll bleep her name out.
There you go. Yeah. And I was saying to her, I was like, do I have like a fan base in Brazil? And I imagine myself like getting off of a jet and like like a bunch of like really like just really like unruly crowds of Brazilian people just like with a bunch of signs and recorders just all like duding at me, just like like as I get off the jet and I'm just like, hey, like,
they're absolutely gonna listen to this podcast. Just plug it on your Instagram, dude. We'll be insta famous.
There you go.
I'm telling you.
I don't know how to do that though. I don't know how to plug it on my Instagram.
Just upload a video and say, hey, please go to this link, and it'll take them to this podcast.
Yeah. I'll do that. Actually, it's a good idea.
I think so.
Yeah, because then maybe I know that obviously the little girl that does modeling has fans. Obviously, she has over 86,000 followers. So
hey, Brazilian girl, if you're listening, I really hope you speak English and understand what we're saying now.
I'll get your name really quick, and we'll if I can pronounce it, I probably cannot.
Sure, we should do this. Should we just out her like this?
Well, I feel like she's already kind of put her name out there. She has over 86 million people.
Okay, well, if you're listening to this, please go follow this little girl.
Yep. Here it goes. Well, you don't have to, but
no,
Julia Belizao.
Please go follow Julia Belizao. That's at Julia Belizao on Instagram.
It's like Belizao with like a weird tilde over the A. Hey, thanks for following Zach's Tasty Recorder Jams. I'm glad you think my videos are funny. I don't know who you are. I don't know how you found my videos. This is like there's not a lick of English on her Instagram, not even one.
I hope that she'll plug us and we'll become Brazilian famous. So at least we can be famous somewhere.
Obrigada, Loha, Polo, Sul.
I'm not really sure that like we can make it in the American market in this day and age, but Brazil, do they listen to podcasts over there? If you're from Brazil and you're listening to this podcast, do you listen to podcasts?
I do.
If you do, this is a good one to start with.
Yeah.
And a good one to end with. Please only listen to us.
Yeah, I mean, there's not very many other podcasts in the world, and
please don't.
I feel like we're kind of like the last frontier for revitalizing the genre.
I do too, honestly. I think like this is where it ends.
I think so too. Yeah, so you can listen to this on your way to work if you want to, like I do. I prefer the super mega podcast over to this one, but
well, you don't know yet. We're not established yet.
Maybe we can have them on here. That would be
Oh my
Can you imagine
god.
what an overnight thing that would be?
That would be a dream.
If we had Super Mega on our podcast.
Hey, Super Mega, if you're listening and you want to be on the podcast.
Yeah, on YouTube. If you want to, if you guys want to hop on the podcast that was just started tonight and is run by two overweight white boys, by all means, go ahead and hop on here. We'd love to have you. Can you imagine what that would be like? Just like, I feel like saying like featuring Super Mega on anything would be like instantly like 30 billion views.
I think we'd be featured by them if anything.
Yeah, maybe actually. I think so too.
That's like going to a Metallica concert and Metallica's the opening and like Walk the Moon is like the main act.
Who's Walk the Moon?
They're the ones who did that Shut Up and Dance with Me
Shut
song.
Up and Dance.
I saw them live by accident.
Oh really?
Because they were at a Rolling Stones concert. They were the opener for Rolling Stones.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. Like I wouldn't say you saw them by accident. I think you just saw them kind of inadvertently.
No, it was by accident.
Oh, by accident.
Yeah. Just stumbled in. There they were, telling me to shut up and dance.
So what else is going on, Jeremy? How you been? Let's talk about relationships.
Okay.
Yeah.
Boy, oh boy.
Relationships are weird, aren't they?
They're pretty okay.
Yeah.
They're solidly okay.
Solidly okay.
Yeah.
What do you think about those kind of guys that I'm not sure where I'm going with this.
Those kind of guys that text girls that they barely know who are way younger than them.
Yeah.
That upsets me.
Yeah, I can tell because it just happened to one of your buddies there, didn't it?
It sure did.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. If you're a guy listening to this and you're way older than a girl, like way older, and you think, I feel like, what do you think is the okay age?
Okay, I guess when you're our age, it starts to matter a little bit less, but like...
What do you think is the okay, like, acceptable, like age range? I think it's like, are your parents, they're the same age?
My dad's 2 years older.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's like, my mom was in 6th grade when my dad was graduating high school.
Damn, okay.
And so, like, I'm not sure if it's like a taboo thing now or if it was ever a taboo thing, but like...
He was in his...
Well, obviously, it would show that relationship, but like, they met when they were both established adults.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
that's fine. If you're already an adult, that's fine, but like, I don't know. If you're graduated from college and you're trying to message a college girl out of the blue and be like, hey, like, I miss you, I want to hang out with you, and you barely know this girl, you're probably in the wrong, just saying.
Yeah, especially the whole, if you barely know her, you know.
Oof.
That's a rough one.
Ugh.
I don't know, I think about this, like, because I remember I got into a kind of a debate with people, this was a long time ago, they were saying, like, I remember because like one of my friends was like dating a girl who was like, it was like when it was a long time. It was like he was 17 and she was like 15 or 14.
Okay,
something like that. So
that's not
like,
too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad. But like they were giving him all sorts of shit for that, and I was thinking like more like, it's like, well, like how old are your parents? You know, like.
Yeah, well, yeah. Like I said, my dad's 2 years older than my mom, so...
Yeah, and I guess I thought that was like... Because my parents are so different age-wise, I felt like that was kind of like just more or less like a normal thing for like age to not matter as much.
I'd say it depends, because like, if you're 18 and you're dating a 15-year-old, that's creepy.
Well, yeah, I mean, the split between adult and child is...
yeah, that, like...
Yeah, I think once you pass 18...
But then again, I don't know, because... When my parents started dating, my dad was 18, my mom was 16. But that was also, like, late 70s.
Yeah.
I don't know, it was a different time.
A lot less was as tabooed as it is now.
I don't know, and my parents are, like, super Catholic, so I don't think they, like... Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking about this.
Okay, so let's talk about where Jeremy he came from. It was a dark, stormy night, and Jeremy's mother. I'm actually not gonna talk about this either.
She called the stork.
Huh?
She called the stork.
Oh yeah.
She said, "Hello, Mr. Stork. I want my son Jeremy now." And the stork flew in and he said, "All right."
I feel like the stork kind of like just vomited you out of his mouth. Like,
he definitely did.
Like you weren't like swaddled in a basket. You were just kind of like you ever seen a pelican swallow something?
Yeah.
I was like,
oh man.
That's what it was.
I just think of Finding Nemo because I've never actually seen that in person, but
Finding Nemo?
Yeah,
you never seen Finding Nemo?
There were pelicans in that movie, right?
You've never seen Finding Nemo?
No. I said I think about Finding Nemo when I think about that image.
You see. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that was you coming out. I feel like you came out butt first too. Like.
Oh, definitely.
Like yeah, and like.
I knocked my brother's first tooth out with my butt.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, that's.
He lost his first tooth when I hit him in the face with my butt.
Did you come out butt first?
I don't know. I was born on a Monday.
I was born
just like Solomon Grundy.
Solomon Grundy, I was gonna say. I was born on a Tuesday, actually. Oddly enough.
I was Christian on Tuesday and buried on Wednesday.
You're Christianed on Tuesday?
Yeah, that's what he says, right? Solomon Christened, whatever. Christianed.
Yeah, that's what they don't call it baptizing anymore. They call it you just get Christianed.
I got smashed in the face by a guy named Christian.
John the Christianer, that's what he does to people. He just walks up and Christians them.
Whatever, I'm not fucking Catholic or whatever the fuck.
What?
I don't know.
No, I thought you were gonna say something.
Oh no.
We've been talking for a long time.
By all means.
Huh?
By all means. I love doing that. Just absolutely confusing the shit out of you.
We lock eyes for a long time. We just did right now.
It's like this awkward silence.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed that, listener.
Oh, they're not listening anymore.
Oh, yes, they are.
They're done.
No.
I've been clocked on.
They're in this one for the long haul.
I'm fighting the tired right now.
No, you're not.
Hitting me right now, dude.
Dude, 9 seasons of podcast. 9 more seasons.
9 more seasons. How
9 more seasons. This is our redemption arc.
Our pilot episode is the redemption arc.
The redemption arc. This is where we grab all their attention and they go, "Oh my god, these guys aren't so bad after all."
Well, vodka and lemonade is not the good wet your whistle drink.
No, it's not. I don't know why you only drink vodka. I don't understand that at all.
I don't like other alcohol very much.
You should change that.
I don't like beer.
Beer is wonderful.
See, I don't like beer. I don't drink it a whole lot because I like enough things that make me fat. And so I like pizza. I like bread. I like
okay, but why can't you invite more fat into your heart?
Oh, it's in my heart, believe me. I just don't want it to be on my
It's definitely is clogging my arteries right now.
It's somewhere in there.
My valves, what are those, heart valves?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, those are pure fat.
Yeah, it's just pure bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I love bacon. So, bacon actually is not that bad for you. Hear me out. Hear me out. So what I mean is well, it probably is, but I know you can have it on a keto diet.
Oh, really?
You can have bacon, yeah, because it's just all a keto diet is just it's all sugar and all carbs out of the equation. And
yeah.
You can have whiskey on keto diet. So
I think I accidentally did a keto diet when I was in high school.
It's pretty hard to do by accident. It's very strict.
Well, I just cut out carbs and sugar. Unknowingly, I didn't know that was a keto thing.
Yeah.
I just did that, and I lost a ton of weight doing that.
Did you?
I did. I also had a psycho girlfriend at the time who I was losing weight for because she was a psychopath.
Who is this?
You know the one.
Wait, what was this? What time?
9th grade.
Oh, that's right, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that girl was... Whew.
Oh, yeah.
If you're listening, please turn it off.
I know how to pick them.
That was... Yeah, you always pick some kind of weird, crazy girl.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I do know it. Don't I know it, love?
Love is love's a beast of burden, for
love
sure.
is a burning thing, and it makes a fiery ring.
Yeah, wow.
Bound by wild desire, I fell into a ring of fire.
Did you just write that yourself?
No, that's a Johnny Cash song.
Oh, yes, Johnny Cash. I was going to say, everyone loves that song.
Yeah.
I never really got too terribly into Johnny Cash in terms of in terms of country itself.
I mean, that's probably the only country artist I've actually listened to at length.
Really?
I mean, I wouldn't say at length. I know Ring of Fire and Walk Hard and his cover of Hurt. That's all I know by Johnny Cash.
What about the I Walk a Lonely Road?
That's Green Day.
That's Green Day?
Yeah, that's Green Day.
Probably gonna get blocked and flagged because of this.
Yeah, that was too close to the original.
Yeah.
I think that YouTube's algorithm's gonna pick that one up and be like, whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, I really hope that I don't have to go to court. Like, I think Critical had to go to court for a YouTube appeal or something like that.
Oh, yeah. Wait, why?
No, it wasn't. It was H3. No, that wasn't YouTube. That was something completely different. I'm sorry.
H3 did go to court for something, though.
Yeah, they were in a court battle for, like, a long, long time.
It was something stupid, wasn't it?
I think so. It was, I don't remember exactly what it is. But,
I think they, like, used a clip from somebody's video and they got mad because they made fun of it, so they tried to sue them.
Oh, yeah. It was something pretty innocuous. I remember
It
that.
was. Well, that was the thing, like, they were just making a satire on the video, and some dude was like, I don't like this, like, I don't like the fact that they were making fun of me, so I'm gonna sue them. Like, how petty do you have to be?
Remember that that girl I was talking about? And
yeah,
she just Snapchatted me saying, I fucking love Green Day, you asshole. So Blink-182 is actually pretty good, so I think I'm on strike 2 right now, so
yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and pretend I didn't.
You should redeem yourself. Say that you like what's she into?
She likes what I told you, 5 Seconds of Summer. There you go.
Okay, 5 Seconds of Summer. Oh my god, that band.
What?
I listen to them every night.
Do you? Oh,
absolutely.
5 Seconds of Summer. Yeah, I fell asleep to them actually.
Absolutely.
2 nights ago while I was I can't remember exactly what I was doing, but all I know is that the song, like, these walls could talk, da 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 da. Oh, I'm gonna get flagged again. The YouTube's gonna take the video down.
Okay, I'll just bleep that one out.
Yeah, just beep. It's like an obnoxiously long beep.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Yeah. So,
but yeah, no.
Never mind. Green Day is actually really good, and I like them a lot.
I like that one song, "Longview." Actually,
"Longview" by Blink-182, another really good band.
No, by Green Day.
Green Day.
That's the one that has the bass line that's like boom, 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. Oh shit, we gotta bleep that one out. Please YouTube, please stop.
Please YouTube. This is what's that bitch's name that you runs YouTube?
Mark Zuckerberg.
Oh, what?
No, that's Facebook.
Yeah,
I don't know who runs YouTube.
Well, I know who Mark Zuckerberg is. I didn't know if he did that. Like, I didn't know if he had bought YouTube yet or whatever.
I'm sure he will.
Actually,
I don't know. YouTube's quite the empire. Wait, doesn't Google own YouTube though?
I think so, yeah. But I think it's like, I don't know how.
Who's in charge of Google? Chad Googington.
What did you say?
Chad Googington.
Googington?
Yeah, it's Googington.
Oh yes,
that's where Google came from.
Yeah, you know it. Just that's not where Google came from.
Okay, well, it came from Googleplex, didn't it? Like I hate that word.
Plex?
Googleplex?
Oh yeah, that's because I think so. Oh yeah, it's something like that. There's some kind of story about that.
Such a stupid name.
Googleplex?
Yeah.
It was named by a little kid.
Like Beetlejuice.
But not at all.
It's just like that.
It was because it was named by a little kid. Remember? I can't remember what scientist was like. What was it? Give me a name for, like, what was the number? Like
I think it's like infinity or whatever.
It's
like the highest possible number.
Yeah, I'm gonna Google.
I don't know. I don't know shit about geography.
Yeah, I failed geology in high school.
Oh, yeah, I definitely, absolutely failed archaeology.
Googleplex is oh no, hang on. What is a Google?
I thought we had a rule: no smartphones during this recording.
Yeah, but if I can,
I'll just bleep this out. It's fine.
Okay, if I can. It's okay. So Google is a number. It's the number 1 followed by 100 zeros.
Okay.
So I don't even know what you'd call that. Like
Googleplex.
I guess, yeah. Like, well, I guess, yeah. It's like, what is it called? So it's like, so we got million, billion, trillion, quadrillion, like quintillion, sextillion, septillion, octillion, nontillion, and then dectillion. Or do we just start calling it Google at that point?
I don't even know.
Because
I wish they had gotten Chris O'Neill, Oni NG, I wish they had gotten him to name Googleplex, because he would have come up with a way funnier name.
This is also
It
true.
would have been like Spagoodle or something like that.
Spadoodle.
And I would have been way more into that.
It's true. What do you say we call this an episode right now? I'm getting mighty sleepy.
You're getting mighty sleepy.
Yeah, we had a bunch of pizza beforehand, and I'm really starting to feel it, Mr. Krabs.
Starting to feel more pizza. I'm gonna feed you pizza while you sleep.
Well, okay. Well, I don't want to argue with that. I'll be asleep. So it won't be on my conscience that I'm getting fat. It'll just be like I couldn't have done anything. I was asleep.
That's true. There's nothing you could have done.
Well, yeah. To the 2.5 people that stopped listening after the 5-minute mark, thank you for that. We get paid every month.
We get paid our 2 cents from YouTube.
Yeah, 2 cents from YouTube, and then 1 cent from each for each half a viewer. So we had 2. So I think we get like 3 cents between both of us. So we want to spend it wisely, as I'm going to tell you.
So thank you for joining us at if you would like to come sit with us sometime, please subscribe and like also like this video.
Yeah, like go ahead and like, comment, subscribe.
Please do.
I don't know how we're gonna get you on here because
please, it really helps us out. It really does.
Yeah, go ahead, drop a like. It helps more than you think, guys. I hate that so much.
No, it's fine. This what you think we're better than them or something?
I mean, I just hate YouTubers that are like I don't know. I guess it frustrates me.
I'm gonna put a big watermark on this video when I upload it. I'm just gonna say subscribe.
Okay, yeah. I just don't understand how it helps. Like, go ahead, drop a like. Really helps out way more than you think.
I think it really helps out.
I would say like, just give me. I don't even know. Yeah.
Please just give me your social security number.
Yeah, I'll.
Helps out more than you know.
Yeah, it helps out more than you know. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom now. I've been holding in some business for like 30 minutes now.
All right. Yeah. Well, on that note, thank you so much for us.
I was gonna say, I'm not sure how we're gonna get you out here if you want to be on here because plane tickets are expensive. So I guess we'll got to do it over the online, and I don't have a computer. So
Desmond, if you're listening, please join us.
Yes, please. That's what we need, John.
You know who you are.
Yep. Okay.
All right. Goodbye.